Hi, my name is Iryna. I'm certified hypnotherapist, owner of the Modern Day Transformation. And today I wanted to talk about fear, different stages of stress, and the best way to help yourself. We also will finish up with the therapeutic visualization. Therapeutic visualization is the powerful psychological tool. If you will be able to connect to images, sensations, you are resetting your emotional landscape and allowing your mental analytical part to run more smoothly. Bad thing can happen to good people, and you never know what to expect in life. Sometimes it hits you hard. It can be job loss, it can be divorce, it can be someone else's death. And very often we feel shock, denial, and then it takes time to adjust to new reality or maybe uncertainty of what is going to happen. So feeling stressed out, anxious, worried, fearful for yourself and loved one in that situation is reasonable. The problem though arises when we are sort of consciously perhaps refusing to make change or unconsciously have no motivation or be feeling overwhelmed and we don't do anything. We just kind of getting locked into that reality, into that event, like a bubble. And then it's draining our battery. Stress is actually good, like a red light inside your car that started to beep when something is off. It's kind of a signal, do something about it. And if you don't, then your energy levels start to deplete. From my practice, I have noticed that people who have the longer, more resilience is the people who are more emotionally, have less traumas, have less insecurities, has less emotional baggage that they carry with them. And your level of amortization, like how much you can tolerate resilience, depends actually on, you can roughly split it into parts. The first layer, it's how much sleep, eat, rest you had right now. How well are you taking care of yourself? But actually, the bigger part is the everything, the luggage that you are carrying about whom you think you are, how do you treat yourself, how you get yourself into scenarios and situations. And that's what I work with people to help them to break the loop and get something into better reality. But when we start with stress, there are basically, we can split it in two different levels that we experience. When we receive, let's say, a stressful email and news, the first thing that happens, if it's shock, like huge event, the adrenaline and noradrenaline get released into the bloodstream. Adrenaline and noradrenaline, it's makes our heart pump faster, our blood pressure rising. We are on a high alert. We are ready to move. It's a fight and flight response to the situation that is in front of us. And we become very anxious, restless, heightened. It's reasonable not to sit down right away and type a reply onto the message. I would say that going and a little bit through physical exercising, reducing the amount of adrenaline in your blood will help you significantly, because then you can better concentrate on the task in front of you and not break something or send the wrong email. Because we are so powerful, we want to do so much at that moment that it actually can fire back upon us. We have to be careful and really careful in managing our level of what we are doing at that moment. If the situation continues, we can find ourselves in a kind of emotional swing state. During this time, the cortisol gets released into the bloodstream. Cortisol releases a bit more blood sugar, but it suppresses the immune system. That's why a lot of you who do a lot overtime, who work go through the busy season in a high intense environment, under the pressure, getting sick right after it ends, because then you allow yourself and everything is crushing on you. That's pretty much cortisol's, because it was your immune system was suppressed at that moment. This stage, as I mentioned, is kind of a swing. You get the energy, so you're hyping, and then you are then go into a fatigue mode. You don't want anything. You cannot, absolutely, and it is like all the time going back and forth, back and forth. So the best way to help yourself at that moment is actually do anything that centers you. So bring from both ends to back to you, to feeling yourself. It's any sort of massage, warm bath, swimming, drawing, meditating, yoga, walking in nature, looking at the fire, something that centers and give you back your sensations, coming back to yourself, nourishing you. That's like must have. If situation is continued, then we are hitting exhaustion and sliding to depression. That is when, let's say, our body tells us, okay, you absolutely cannot handle the reality, so I'm shutting down. There is no more energy left. You have to pay attention on me. You have to help me out of here. So we feel kind of freeze and shut down. So as I mentioned, there is amortization layer. It's pretty much non-existent at that point. It's like if there would have been computers, the wiring was burned. It's kind of feel everything gets under your skin. It's numbness, disconnection. Your metabolism slow down. You basically like hibernating. Here you would need a professional help. Try to move slowly. You don't have much energy, but try to move, because with the movement you're unlocking the energies that was suppressed and locked somewhere. Emotion will start, expressed. It's a slower process. It's a very deep state in which you can find yourself. Therapeutic visualizations would be helpful here, because they are nourishing your, like, from inside. If you allow yourself to feel, they can replenish the resources and warm you up from inside, so you start to tell from outside. Those stages are not necessarily like one after another. If you get a little bit more energy, you can find yourself that you're sliding to, let's say, first one. But you have to be super careful of how you manage your energy, because you are right now, while you're still adjusting, running basically on your battery power. And if your battery power is not, power bank is not really big and like stable, huge, and supply with good, then you're not going to last long. People who have a lot of um, people who have a lot of trauma, they kind of get hit with a lot of fear, with a lot of anger, shame, guilt, and it doesn't matter whether they are guilty or not. It's just those emotions, everything started to rising and like covering them up. So get some professional help on this level. That is what I wanted to share on how to self-help. If you find that something works for you and that I haven't mentioned, please share in the comment section. Let help other people. And I think we have talked a lot enough to start the therapeutic part of it. And we do something very simple. We just will allowing ourselves to notice how much thoughts, images, sensations right now inside of our head. Just envision all of those, like there is a space inside somewhere, and like a cloud, some of the thoughts or pictures or images are like fast, some of those slow, some of them heavy, some of them are some like rushing through. They're all doing, and you have a ton of them. And I want you right now at that moment just to dive into the space, kind of envision all of that. At the same time, don't do anything, just to say, yeah, that is what it is. And take a deep breath in and out with it. Just allow yourself to feel all of it inside of you right now at the moment. Resist the urge to do anything about it. It is what it is. Next, I want you to put your hand on your chest and just notice, what do you feel? All emotions that you experience at that moment. Perhaps it's a frustration, anger, resentment. You're upset, you lost, don't know what to do. Just acknowledge all of them. Or maybe someone is calm, gave up, agreed to it. We all have our own world of experiences and sensations, and I want you just to note how much you have inside of you right now at the moment. Once again, take a deep breath in and out. Now I want you to notice what is going on inside your body. How do you feel? How's your head doing? Is it heavy, light? Just notice it. Your neck, the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and out. Notice how your chest is rising, flowing. Just feel the weight of your body in that it's pressing against the surface that you are sitting on. How your leg is supported by the floor or chair. One more time, taking a deep breath in and out. Just coming back home to yourself, to here, now. Once you're ready, I want you to picture yourself in front of a dog sled on a perfect winter day. Perhaps there is a forest, everything is covered in snow. And this sled is for you to ride, take you in. But before you enter, notice what you feel. When you're looking at this slide. And before you go, I want you to turn back to the reality that you had and say goodbye to everything that is behind you. Perhaps it was a good or bad life for some people. It doesn't matter. We are going toward the new reality. And when you're looking at all of that, I want you to notice what was warming your heart when you were here. What you should let go. Are there any memories of people that you would like to say goodbye? Perhaps they should appear and you should say goodbye to them. You may or may not find them in a new reality. There's going to be people, but we don't know who they are going to be. But the most importantly, I want you to say goodbye to your past self. Give a hug, say thank you. And just sense, is there anything that you would like to take with you? Perhaps any object, a feeling, energy, something that you would like to take with you in your new reality. And I want you to turn back to that place toward the slab and feel that your past is no longer weights you down. It propels forward. You're taking everything that you need for here and your future reality. And take one more time, breath in and out. You can board this sled and choose a spot where you would like to be. Perhaps you would like to ride it, drive it, or enjoy the journey. Make yourself comfortable. Now there is a moment when sleds start to move. And the scenery start to change. The snow is falling and you're getting farther and farther from your past. sliding on the canvas of the present or the future. Take one more time, breath in and out. I want you to feel how quiet it is in this journey. There is only sounds of slab sliding on snow and rhythmic breathing of dogs driving it. And I want you to smile with gratitude for that adventure. It doesn't matter, it's nature. You are now in a new reality. You will have present and future. Nobody knows what lies ahead, but you definitely have you within yourself. Feel how the landscape is changing, leaving the former life hidden in the distance behind. Your future lies ahead. And I want you to sense, what do you expect from the new reality? What do you want from it? What needs to change from what it used to be? And what would you like to find in your reality? How do you envision yourself there? Take one breath in and out. Your task is basically to sense how you release the grip, let go of your past, taking with you everything that is meaningful to you. Nothing is lost, everything is inside of you. And this is your internal transition. I want you to turn toward your future with readiness, gratitude, hope, and faith. Feel how the new reality unfolding in front of you, revealing new places. I want you to breathe and allow this new surrounding, perhaps the wind, the snow, something that you wish for yourself to let in with your breath through your entire body. Take your entire body breath in and out and allow it to flow. Let it in. Start to breathe fully. New reality has energy. New realities have ideas, thoughts, something new, people, experiences, stories. Just let it be. And allow this feeling, sensation, new impulses that you have inhaled to fill you inside. And I don't want you to rush to new reality. I just want you to feel the transition. Feel how you are changing. How you're looking boldly into the new. And whether you enjoy the scenery or already envision something that you want for yourself, I want you to find a comfortable spot to end this visualization for you. And let the story to unfold inside of you. And remember all the images and sensations that you have, that you experienced. And if you can draw them like a stick figures or find a picture that's similar to what you felt, snap it on your phone and then try to see for a week as much as possible in front of your eyes. It will assist you to adjust smoother to the new reality that happened within you. And we did symbolical transformational journey today. And I want you to notice how you feel now. And this is what I intended for you today. Stay healthy and be unstoppable.